your experience with Kaz and Kaz's class?
So once again, she is just amazing. Kaz brings so much fun and enthusiasm to what she does, and she's so knowledgeable. So the information that's delivered is delivered in a fun way, and it's safe. You don't feel intimidated. It's not an orgy going on. It's a safe, fun class. Very few of the things actually specifically discuss sex. It's like a dominance conversation is more about just having more power, more personal power and confidence. A submissive conversation is just feeling taken care of and allowing someone to take care of you, which for women, a lot of the times, we're not on our list. You know, so to be able to stand down and let someone just caretake isn't a familiar thing, you know, so that was really big for me because of just running a business and having to be always in the masculine energy. To embody that for, you know, in hypnosis, it's really unfamiliar, and it was delightful and fun and sweet and just encouraging. And the people that were in the class were really open and authentic and generous. There wasn't any judgment no, I don't think anyone felt uncomfortable. I think it was really, really inclusive, and men, women, didn't matter. You know, everybody was just comfy and cozy and delightful, and of course she makes it just better than it could ever be when you think about it. So thank you, Kaz.
All right, so tell me a little bit about your experience with Kaz's class.
I loved this experience. I think of all the hypnothoughts I've attended, this class has been my favorite class. And I feel like the skills that I learned in this class can be applied across the board. I mean, we were talking about erotic, sensual hypnosis, but can also be used in the corporate world. You know, if you're talking about something like dominance and submission, that can transfer into the corporate world. It can transfer into relationships. It can transfer into marriages. It doesn't always have to be something that people might think about this class as being something that's only sexual, and the skills learned in here can be applied anywhere. The thing that I really liked was learning how to do more creative inductions. I've been rather stuck in my career as a hypnotist, utilizing the same inductions over and over, the same scripts over and over, and this allowed us to play and to learn how to pick up objects, to learn how to do things with anything that's around you, and it just really increased my confidence in being able to just go with the flow with a client that comes into my office. And so I'm like, I get chills when I think about it. That, and despite being a hypnotist and despite growing up around hypnosis, have never experienced a lot of physical sensation being a hypnotic subject before, and I physically experienced things in this class that I have not experienced before, and it's delightful. And so, and I think I can speak for many people in the class that they don't really want to leave. So anyway, thank you.
Tell me a little bit about the class and what you got out of it.
Oh, I signed up for this class, a pre-conference class, Hypnotic Live, and I'm so excited about class. 3 days, wonderful, amazing experience with Kaz Riley. It's just like an unforgettable time.
You had an amazing experience where she used a magic wand and filled you with love. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's a very interesting experience. It was bewitched.
Yeah, she bewitched you.
Bewitched
right.
me, yeah. It was a kind of interesting spell. It's a full of love spell. Yeah, it just like Kaz put me to hypnosis trance, deep hypnosis trance, and I could feel whole energy in my body full of life, full of light, and I could even physically could feel all these vibrations in my body and waves of energy. It's like an unforgettable experience. I could feel it. I could even scream because it was just a wonderful time, and it's just like nothing exists around me, just light and love.
Yeah, you were just vibrating with life and love and light, and we could see it shining out of your eyes. It was amazing.
And I could feel,
amazing.
I could feel her energy actually.
Yeah, the energy was transferring out of her to you and then back.
Absolutely.
And it was even spreading throughout the room. I was
Yes. And when I came back to my chair, my neighbor, my friend, she said, I could feel your energy physically. absolutely amazing experience. It's just an unforgettable time, guys, with you.
Right.
And just like,
And
yeah.
to learn how to do that.
Oh,
my
yes, yes.
God.
And I can actually kind of some trigger it. I don't know, because now when I mentally just try to remember this stuff, and I can feel the energy again and light. Good.
Tell me a little bit about your experience in Kaz's class.
Wow, that was excellent class. That was completely different experience. It's like a different universe, and even though like many people and even me, originally you think it's about erotics, around sex, freedom, whatever, but it's actually a much bigger word. It's like a different communication pattern. That sensory experience open up completely different communication pattern. So that was amazing. It's doesn't matter how many trainings did you get, you still kind of like hesitant, like what if people wouldn't go, and I'm like consider myself a very difficult subject. That sensory experience changed everything. This class gives you so much more confidence and skills that this is completely different way you can communicate with your clients. It's just amazing. So it's interesting and playful experience about sexual freedom, so to speak, erotics, but it's actually enhance your skills overall so much more.
So tell me a little bit about Kaz's class and what you got out of it.
I tell you, I know it's the first year she's done it, and I wasn't 100% sure what to expect, and it packs a whole lot more power than you think it does. It is just as important professionally as it is personally. I think you can create a lot of personal growth for yourself, for your ability to connect with other people, to connect with partners, but also as a professional hypnotist, I think this provides you with a really explosion of energy that lets you really look at new ways of inducing people, of reaching people, of touching people, of helping people be comfortable with different feelings or sensations in their body. This kind of tosses that out there. She trusts you to know what you're doing. She trusts you to know that you know how to use hypnosis, but then she's giving you an incredible set of tools for your toolbox to take home and really think about and use in different ways with your clients, be individual clients or couples therapy as well, but also in your personal life, really thinking about how you can approach these things and open your mind and your body to other experiences. It is not just about sex at all. It's about all of our senses experiencing things. And I think it will have a profound effect on my practice as well as my personal life.
So tell me a little bit about Kaz's class that you just finished taking.
This has been such a fun class, and like everything she does, totally Kaz-tastic. She brings such an element of joy and playfulness to everything, and we've had a fantastic time. You know, we started with making an induction out of anything, and we had a lot of fun setting triggers and certain actions that might transpire from trigger words, events, seeing a certain visual. And then today we have had incredible fun exploring, trying on things like, you know, a little light bondage, or what would it be like to be a giraffe? There's all kinds of fun you can have with your mind. So it's been a great time. I would totally recommend this class to anyone who's just looking to really explore all the different amazing, fun things you can do with your mind.
A lot. Firstly, it has been fun. It's been a lot of fun this last 3 days. I'm supercharged, super energized. You know, really didn't know what to expect of the training. Had a little idea, of course, in the description, but so much more than I could have possibly imagined, you know. Just getting into the senses more, using our senses. For me personally in my life, some of the stuff we worked on this week, it's brilliant, it's life-changing, and I'm definitely going to be using it with clients, and I can see so many ways of been able to use a lot of the things that we've done this week with clients, you know, and also Kaz just makes you get creative. She makes you be creative, right? So, you know, she's got us spinning a wheel to do this, use different props, this, that, and the other. It's fun. It's been fantastic. I feel energized. You know, I've done lots of trainings, and after 3 full days of trainings, usually you're a bit tired. I feel alive right now. So I definitely recommend anyone to do this training, even if it's just for your personal self or if you want to share it with clients. But I'm really excited to be able to share some of this stuff with clients. So yay, thanks Kaz.